Michael Jansen here. In the spring of 2010, a group of us tiny house bloggers got together and were interviewed by MSNBC for a television show called Your Business, which focuses on small business success stories. So the following video really isn't about tiny houses. It's really more about the business side of tiny house blogging. You can find the original video online at bit.ly/tinyhousebloggers. Here's the video.
House builder Jay Schaefer of Sonoma Valley, California, believes in a simple lifestyle. He lives in a self-built house smaller than some people's closets.
So this is what I call the great room. I do most of my work here at the desk. And on this side of the great room, I've got the entertainment area. The kitchen, which has all of the things a very simple kitchen would have. Stovetop, a sink, and a fridge. Up here we have the sleeping loft.
He loves sharing his vision with visitors, both in person and on his blog called Tumbleweed Tiny Homes. On the other side of Sonoma Valley, Michael Jansen is also simplifying his lifestyle.
Watching the economy crash around me, being concerned like everybody for their jobs and layoffs, I began to explore different ways of, housing my family.
He's building an even smaller house using discarded wooden pallets. Like Schaefer, Jansen too publishes a blog about living small. It's called Tiny House Designs. While retaining their idealism, they each have found ways for their blogs to generate income.
This year we haven't sold a single house, and yet we've sold more plans than ever.
After last year's housing bust, Schaefer and his partner Steve Weissman don't build houses anymore. Instead, they're building their website.
We made this huge shift in our whole philosophy of how we were going to survive as a business. And we changed from selling houses to selling plans and workshops and books to the do-it-yourself market.
And they're not alone.
I started the blog, and more as a hobby than anything.
Kent Griswold, also of Sonoma, started blogging for profit when he was laid off from his job last year.
I took that opportunity to spend more time learning more about blogging.
There are lots of ways to make money with the blog, and often they're not tied directly to the blog itself.
Through their blogs about small-scale living, these four have become friends. Today, they've gathered at Schaefer's bungalow to exchange advice on monetizing their blogs.
That email that you sent me the other day about keywords?
Keywords, that was hilarious.
They say the easiest way to start is with Google-supplied ads.
You don't have to have a large website to have them. You can have one visitor a day and you can sign up for Google Ads.
I was making $25, $30 a month. But once you hit a certain amount of traffic, it took off.
Schaefer and Weissman say selling products, like their own books and plans, is the more important part of their revenue strategy.
Ads really don't play a large role for us. For us, it's far more important to sell our own products. And that's really been my focus.
To sell those products, Steve operates the blog and website, while Jay, the idea guy, comes up with new products to sell.
He actually does all the implementation of the technical stuff and the business side of everything, which leads me to do almost entirely design, which I love.
Cranking out new plans that we can look forward to in the future.
Yeah. The three biggest things for us are selling plans, selling books, and selling workshops. And all three are pretty equal.
You sell somebody else's product and you get usually a percentage.
While they may be competitors, these blogpreneurs say that cooperation and links between their sites is another key factor.
Kent sells one of my plans, I pay him a commission. If I sell one of Jay's plans, I make a commission. The combined websites are all generating all of this traffic. It really amplifies and benefits us all in a business way. Better than if we were fighting against each other as competitors.
Looking at blogs this way, they've clearly moved beyond their soapbox for loudmouths image.
What they really are a publishing system. It's really a simple content management system that a novice web user can use. If you can send an email, you can blog.
And for these four do-it-yourself entrepreneurs, blogging for profit allows them to fund their passion and fuel their dreams.
One of the great things about it is that it's very scalable. So if you hit it big, you hit it big, and it doesn't really take any more work. You don't really have to hire a team of people to make this happen.
So now let me recap what I think the most important pieces are. The first one is rethinking competition. There isn't a finite number of clicks out there on the internet. In other words, clicks are not a limited commodity that you have to fight over with other people. The truth is that the more we collaborate, the more we link to each other, the more the traffic churns between the sites. In other words, putting it on the user's perspective, the more available information there is about the topic between all these different sites. The readers also recognize the camaraderie between the sites and the people because they're mentioning each other, they're talking about each other, they're thanking each other, etc., etc. And the truth is, like in the tiny house movement, is we do know each other. We do have email discussions with each other. Sometimes we get together and chat. So I would suggest that in whatever your circle is, whether you're in business and looking at blogging to augment your business, or whether you're looking at blogging as a business or whatever, is to rethink how competition works online. It's very different from how we learn about competition when we're learning about business or whatever. The next one is collaborate and connect. And this goes right along with the rethinking competition. Once you get over that and you think different about competition, connecting with people and collaborating on projects and giving of yourself freely comes much more naturally and is really much more beneficial. The third is be passionate about the topic. Don't make your blogging endeavors about making money. I think that is a major mistake. If you just want to go make money, do something else. If you want to really connect with readers and you really want to do yourself a favor, make this a win-win situation where you're winning, your readers are winning, everybody's winning. Pick something that you're really passionate about, something you really believe in, because that's going to come through in your writing, the content that you produce, everything that you do, that's going to come out. And you'll be more successful if you're focused on something that you really care about. The fourth is provide real value to real people. One of the keys to success on the internet is to create quality original content. And I think if we drill down a little bit deeper, the real common denominator there is that you're really providing real value to real people. And I think if you're doing that, even if you're just giving it away for free, there are ways of monetizing that. And the more value you provide, the more successful you'll be, because that traffic will build. That traffic will come visit your sites. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that case study, and thanks for watching. But before you click post, schedule it. See the little tiny little light gray, almost invisible icon of a clock? Yep. Let's click that. Add year.